But now, because
oh, we've got audio.
It's
for the new title.
Oh,
We're doing
the United one.
the Universal title.
I watched it.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you what I was referencing.
Wait, so that's going to be a separate one?
Yeah, they're gonna have a Universal title for Raw and the World title for SmackDown.
He's short and dopey and
Oh.
never going to get in playing time.
Here we go. I think we
The music make the people go!
finally have a
I
shot.
don't know how to make reggae sounds.
Yeah.
Music for the people!
Oh my god. Oh, Megan's working nights.
Yeah.
Fly on my spaceship, mom.
There it is.
Yeah! Got the reggae music.
Dude, let's just hope.
It's our reggae music.
See, that's the problem. It's a couple seconds behind, so we don't like. People are saying no, there's no audio, but the problem is, are they behind us already, or?
Yeah, well, the people are dumb. That's.
Oh yes, we are finally flipping
People are
live.
idiots.
My God, for everyone that came in late, I'm sorry.
All right, welcome
Come
to
in, yeah!
Welcome to 3 Up, 3 Down. I'm your host, Brent Wentworth. We have joining me, as always, Nathaniel George Johnson
Yes,
and
sir.
Matthew Welbrock
Yes,
from
sir. The
Rumspringa.
legend himself.
Yes.
Good to have you back, Matty. Fantastic to be here again. Here at the Welbrock house. Katie made us a nice dinner earlier, as she always does.
Just like old times.
Yeah, what a princess, or I guess queen now that they're married. Is that how that works?
Yes, I believe that's works.
That's exactly how royal families work. Fantastic. Are we going to talk about kickball?
Sure, why not?
We could.
We're not asking you anything, Welbrock. You just sit there.
I'm
and
just trying to get the
look freaking
a little
beautiful.
closer.
and give an upset special when it's time.
That's good, man.
Cool, make it work.
Yeah, people who can see us. I can see them. Yeah, we got audio going.
Oh
Yeah, everything's wild. We're good.
It would seem like forever.
Finally.
Right.
Yeah.
Phone lines will be open tonight. I guess I'll do the spam the league with my phone number thing, which usually always ends well because I get a few fun texts like over the next 3 to 4 days of like, hey, fuck you, jorts.
That's mostly from Eric Taylor, I'm sure.
And I have. Oh wait, he probably has got burners. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's probably from his 4 to 5 to 7 burner phones.
Oh my god.
Good
Yeah.
times. God, yeah.
So for everybody that actually got around here at 8 o'clock when I tried to start this podcast, I wasn't able to work Wirecast. So first 15 minutes, skip through. I'll make sure I post that when this finally goes live. But yeah, decided to bring the guys back. Might as well rock. I'll be in.
Oh, you decided to bring us back, huh?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had nothing to do with the decision.
Yeah. Nothing to do with that intellectual property rights lawsuit currently pending in the 5th Federal Court of Appeals. Oh, yeah.
Jamie and Josh couldn't make it.
We'll take this motherfucker all the
I
way
had to
to
put the
Supreme
OG.
Court if we have to.
Had to bring the OGs back, man.
Yeah. We took that marriage thing between us all the way to the Supreme Court.
That's right.
Yeah. We'll take this podcast thing straight up there, too. We don't back down. We're like Tom Petty in the 70s.
Yeah, man.
Didn't that song come out in the 90s, though? Won't Back Down was in the 90s, I thought.
Nope.
No. I don't know.
I need to check my Google machine.
No, you don't. You know what's a great Tom Petty song? Wildflowers.
You know what's a great Tom Petty song? Every Tom Petty song.
Yeah. You
Oh,
know,
my
he's got this band he's back with, the original group he played with. This is fucking annoying me. He played with prior to the Heartbreakers. It's a good record.
Oh, yeah?
Check it out. And that's my low-down kind of indie recommendation of the week.
I saw it like a.
You been saving those?
I saw
No,
a
I have
video.
not.
I saw a video the other day of Tom Petty singing. Well, actually, it was Tom Petty playing and doing a duet of "The Waiting" with Eddie Vedder. That was pretty good, man.
My favorite Tom
I
Petty
can't remember what the
duet.
context was about it. I think it was about a trade deadline.
They were tired of waiting for something.
Yeah. Yeah.
My favorite use of Waiting by Tom Petty is on The Simpsons when Homer applies for a gun. He has to sit in the front yard while the song plays and like a Target truck drives by, like all these ducks walk by. You know.
Completely teasing the shit out of us. Oh, so for the record, 1989.
Yeah,
Won't Back Down.
You were pretty close.
Horrible.
Yeah, we were right on that.
Yeah.
No, you
God, we're
yeah, you-
still got it.
Yeah.
We still got it.
Thanks, fact boy. All right. What,
Yeah, it was closest
Stat
without
boy.
going over.
Yeah,
I'll
thank
take that,
you,
yeah.
stat boy, for correcting the record. We don't want our audience of 4 people to know that we're not up on our Tom Petty history.
Jeremy the Show Killer. Yes, I'll
No.
take that name.
You're saving it. You're the host, Jeremy. We're your guests. Take control of this thing. What are we talking
I
about?
mean, it's not even. I just wanted you guys just to kind of bring everything back and just kind of get the rhythm back in. Let you guys enjoy what you've been away from for a little while. Not by choice, but I mean, hey.
All right, well, I have something that came up while I was in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Brent, since you often bring up if your beautiful wife died and if something terrible were to happen to her, I want the alternative scenario. What if something terrible should happen to
I don't often bring that up. So.
Okay. So now that you have a child, I think it changes the game.
Yeah.
Since we were last on the air.
Sure.
Who among your sort of immediate cloud of friends, can't choose family,
Okay.
who steps into that role, as
so-
father to your 6-month-old beautiful bald child, because bald is beautiful.
So if I'm understanding the question, if I were to befall a tragic accident,
Yes,
and
and after an appropriate period of
and
mourning.
lose my time, my time here on Earth is over. I lose my life.
Yes.
After an appropriate period of mourning, who would I
3 to
like
4
to
days.
see? Well, I think it would take a little bit longer than that. I mean,
If you were to manipulate a will, put it together and be like, okay, after I've died, I want this person.
No, I don't want you to lay it out ahead of time.
Okay.
I want you like you're
No,
looking down from heaven and you're
Jeremy,
like
You would give that.
well,
blessing.
you're looking up or down from wherever
One
you are.
thing, Jeremy, about this. My wife, Dorothy Wentworth, is not property, so I cannot bequeath her in my will.
Well, it's not
so
even
you're a
bequeath.
sexist. This is
Well,
2016.
no, I mean, this is more
Fucking
of a
Neanderthal over
God
here.
damn,
I guess-
I thought Hillary Clinton broke these fucking ceilings.
I guess basically an approved list would be
An
better.
approved list.
I just want. I don't know. Go on.
Who is the richest motherfucker in this league?
Let's assume
What
you've got a nice life insurance policy.
do you do? Thanks,
Which
to
I-
Gene Eford and Northwestern Mutual, you are going to be covered.
Also, yeah. I bet someone insures you for a shit ton of money.
No.
This dude does kickball for a living. Here, give me $1 a month. We'll
So-
toss your wife a
These are
pity
the lowest
spot.
rates ever.
So who would I want? So if I were to untimely pass, who would I want to take over as the patriarch of the Wentworth family? Which would do? Who would I want to raise my son Trip? Who would I want to give my wife a pleasurable life?
Oh.
That's a tough one because, honestly, it's not really a fair question because no one's going to measure up.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, there are those who have more trophies than you, so I guess they measure up in that regard.
Yeah, but those guys are married to Anthony and Randy. Good choices. Both married. Both taken.
I mean, still, they
All
would
right.
they wouldn't marry Dottie. They would just basically.
Pleasure her
Oh, okay.
and raise your child.
Okay. I was trying to leave that part out of it.
I hate this question, actually. This is a fucking
All right, fine. There's no pleasuring involved. Raising your child.
I don't want my wife to be unpleasured, though. I want her to be pleasured. I just don't want to think about it.
Well, all right, she can be pleasured by another woman.
You can be
In the
cloned.
wake of you, no man measures up, and so.
It's true. This is 2016.
Ah.
I'll tell you what. Whoever this individual is.
Would you just say it's me so we can move on?
Whoever this individual
Just say my name
is,
so we can go on.
they better be prepared to be fucking haunted for the rest of their life. Because every time they are pleasuring said wife, I will be at
Horrible.
the foot of the bed. Ooh. Are your feet getting cold? Ooh.
Purposely opening the door and screaming Trip's name.
No.
Mom. Yeah, you gotta
No.
kill him mode.
I just be straight up Bruce Willis style, just making the room cold while they're trying to.
Well, see, I would make the room cold.
I sleep in my socks already. I'm prepared.
I would throw
I would be
windows
the
open doors. I mean, yeah.
I would be the most cuckold ghost in the world. It's just in the corner.
Who do you come back to haunt the shit out of
There
after
we
you
go.
die?
You.
Fine, let's go.
You.
You choose me. Wait,
Yeah,
I'm not
Samuel Johnson.
pleasuring anyone in your family though.
Oh, man.
Riptide?
Oh, Riptide. Don't even get me started on Riptide. That asshole. I'm not even with that girl anymore. And I still haven't forgiven him.
Then never forget.
I
Never
gotta
forget.
hear this off camera. This is awesome. Riptide, you like the actual mascot Riptide?
Yeah. He
Wait.
banged my ex.
Really?
Well, I had a dream.
I've seen the pictures.
Oh, okay. All right.
I've seen the pictures.
I had a dream that Riptide banged my ex, and I got really upset about it when I woke up, so I drew it immediately. Anyway, I should have joked him that picture a while back. I have to find it.
That's funny as shit. I like that. That's awesome. Oh my
I saw
god.
Riptide the next week. I confronted him about it.
Like, hey man,
This
what's up? What you did to my friend,
a
man?
smiley asshole with his baseball nose and his
Yeah.
blue fur. It's all like natty, like his blue fur is becoming dreadlocks because it's so old, that costume.
Yeah.
Jerk off.
Have you seen the new mascot? It's like a seahorse now, or some
No.
switch. I mean, he looks like a seahorse now, because supposedly they're like.
Well, Brent,
No,
seahorses are hermaphroditic. Fun nature fact. So they could fill either role in the event of your demise. So are you more concerned about the new Tides mascot or less? I mean,
I mean,
he or she has it all.
the reproductive organs of my replacement don't really concern me because I think we're one and done. So, but you know, maybe not.
Yeah, seahorse.
That's
the
a
new type
badass
of
mascot.
That is pretty cool, actually. It's an
Yeah.
upgrade over that stupid asshole.
No, supposedly Riptide is still there,
Stupid cheating.
but they're
I
like,
think Riptide's just drunk in a bar on Tidewater
Stupid.
Drive. Just
Home wrecking, blue piece of shit.
I think they're like phasing him out. See, there's the text message. But yeah, I think they're phasing out Riptide this season and next season, and then that whatever that is, the seahorse
Good.
will take over. I forgot his name, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rip It Down podcast.
that was
We'll
a
talk-
great intro.
We'll talk about
Version
that.
1.5
Fucking
ish.
tight.
I'm not too bad at this. This is transitioning.
I was talking about our conversation.
Oh, okay.
You're here?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I chimed in randomly. So is there anything you guys have missed out since the old show that you kind of would just want to relive besides the
Groupies
the 10 minutes?
banging after the show, throwing beer cans at Pena's camera, ripping butts on Pena's back porch back when that was a thing for everyone.
never did.
I know.
Not for
Brent didn't
everyone.
partake. Most of the rest of the cast, I won't name any names.
I would just get the secondhand smoke.
Yeah. And tell us about your wrestling career.
Yeah.
It's tight. Dinners from Katie Lytle Wellbrock.
The camaraderie. I just miss hanging out with my friends.
It's new. Like, especially with our new group, it's different. Like, we didn't all really know each other.
And you all kind of sucked, so that's
No,
gotta be bad.
no. They're doing a good job.
No, I meant they suck as individual people. They're doing
yeah,
fine
yeah,
on the
as
a group.
podcast.
Oh,
Yeah, as a group.
Yeah, individually, you're all just like
They
assholes.
formed together like Voltron.
Yeah.
Basically.
No, I would say like they're doing a much better job with their first few episodes than we did with our first few episodes.
Our first, well, they have a better producer than we did.
It's true.
Said I wasn't going to name names. Brian Pena did a shit job producing that show.
Yeah. Wow.
He's no Josh Del Carr.
Yeah, and I mean, Josh came out of the box and was just like, look, I got a presentation, we're going to do lines, this and that. I mean, everything's perfect.
So he
Yeah,
came
for
to
me,
the
for
show
me.
day one and started doing lines on your coffee table.
Yes, that was the
and
first
this
thing.
was like,
Let
I
me
got
do lines.
ideas.
Yeah. We actually did
That's controversial.
We actually did a week prior, like show taping, or not taping, but we kind of sat down and like, look, this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna keep this part of the old show. We're gonna do. I mean, we basically had everything lined up, and I mean, it's pretty much working. And like Josh putting in like the line. I mean, you've seen other stuff where it's like, week 6, this team's playing, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, I like the presentation aspect of it. I do enjoy you guys' podcast. I don't get to watch every week, but
I mean, we try to fill you guys' shoes. It'll never happen. We understand that.
No, we know that.
You guys
Everyone
gotta,
knows that.
You guys gotta do your own thing, man. Make it whatever you guys want it to be.
Change the fucking name before we take this whole house.
No, I gave him permission.
Yeah, that's why. Did you get 2 other signatories on that?
No.
Well then, I guess we need to expand that lawsuit.
I did it I did it one time, address all 3 of you, and say, look, we were gonna do the podcast, and I kept sending out messages. He's the only one that responded.
I'm pretty sure I'd say, fuck no, I'm gonna look for that.
We'll
Talk
have to
amongst
address that.
yourselves.
Yeah, this is 3 Up, 3 Down, episode 116.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, we're pretty close to it.
What are you talking about? Do you need your
I mean, it's fine. I mean, we were gonna run into the games. I mean,
what are you talking draft league?
Talk about
Let's
that
just talk
Draft
about
league is
Oh
important.
yeah.
how do you guys feel about draft league just in general? I mean, like there was no, pre-draft.
All right. I've been
Pre-post.
spending a lot of time sitting around on various mind-bending experiences, be they watching 10 hours of Community, or sleeping on Brent's couch, or various what have you, 12-hour drives down south. I was going somewhere with that. Wait for it. Okay. So based on the slightly idiotic conversation I was hearing about standings in the draft league, I realized, we've thrown this out and the setup is like college football.
Yeah.
But it was more true to me than before, like hearing this conversation, because, it matters, like no one plays all the same teams.
Right.
Every sort of run, touchdown, points against, style points. I mean, it's not style points, but like
Right,
giving up.
there's no coaches poll or
Right,
media
yeah.
poll,
But you know,
Which
we
we
talked
could use, that
earlier
would be awesome.
about your season and our, you know, we're 5-1 now, but having beaten you 7-5, that's a lot of runs to give up against. Sorry, Brent, an 0-5 team, and you know that hurts us then in sort of the top of the standings, and it's just really interesting. And then we have that sort of bowl setup, just like in college football. Every game, every inning matters, and it's a lot of fun, man.
It makes it different. Like it's a short season, so it's only a 5-week regular season. We're going into our last regular season games tomorrow, and like you said, like every game's important. Like I knew by week 2, I was like, hey guys, I think it's gonna be tough for us to make that Final Four, you know. But like, it's still you're still gonna be playing for something at the end of the season because there's gonna be a bowl game for everyone too. So it's interesting, but like you said, yeah, it's a dogfight, man, at the top. Like there's 5 or 6 teams that legitimately are kind of.
I think it's 6 at this point.
Trying to get into that last Final Four because like college football, we do the Final Four play each other, and then the winners of those 2 games
Play
go
in the
into
final.
the finals.
Yeah, we have 5 teams with 1 loss, then 1 team behind them at 4-2. So you know that's all. Those 6 have a conceivable shot at being in the, you know, which I guess isn't saying that much, but you know, versus college football, it's probably even more intense because you go into that last, you know, 2, 3 are set, and there's maybe 1 spot up for grabs. I think we've legitimately got, you know, all those spots up for grabs.
I think the difference with this in college football too is that you know, one difference is that the level of play is much.
I would say evened out, I guess.
Yeah, there's much more parity.
Thank
you
you.
know?
I look at this
You're not
every
gonna,
week.
maximum effort's not going to play Podunk State.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the closest they're going to come is the gun show.
Yeah, every week is a razor's edge.
Yeah.
Our game with your team, Smitty, was like, it was a razor. It was a walk off in the bottom of the 5th, I think.
Yeah.
Like,
Frank Counselor was bases loaded and basically kicked it to the outfield and 1 out and scored the lead.
yeah, and that's not just that one game. That's every game where it's. I don't think we've won a game by 4-0. I think is our now biggest win. Biggest.
Yeah, I think
which
ours
is still
7.
a tight game because
Yeah.
I think it was 1 or 2-0 going into the 5th.
We've been on the losing end of a couple blowouts though. You know,
That's what happens when your first round pick is also not there. And
he only missed 1 game.
I was trying to give you an out. I was trying.
That's what happens when your first round pick is 39 years old and your second round pick is
7
37
children.
years old. Yeah, when you're drafting in the upper 30s, you know what? This is a game for young. This is a game for young men.
Your average team age is like 34.
Dude, I'd have to look it up. But we're
Straight up Emperor's Club over there.
we might be over 35 for our average.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, what I have right now, for the top, maximum effort is 5-1. Big booty.
Woo!
Big booty throws is 4-1. Shook ones is 4-1. Becky with that good hair is 4-1. Slam Salmon is 3-1-1. Ace at second base is 4-2, and that's half the league, all within the top 4 spots.
I think it's really interesting. You know, looking at the teams you name, like some of them, you know, it's always every year. There's talk about how like, oh well, the captains are already good players, so they have an advantage over teams that don't have captains as talented. Yeah, and while there might be some truth to that, there's so many factors that go into a team's success outside of that. But I think this proves it. You know, shook ones obviously have AJ and Kaylee and big booty throws. That's Jeff's team, right?
Yeah.
Jeff and who's the co-captain of that?
I'm shooting.
I'm hella.
Shooting a lot of blanks.
Oh my God! I'm thinking.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Brain fart here. I know the answer. It is.
Well, while you look that up, I'm gonna go to the fridge.
Grab me one too.
The maximum effort is
He is.
Haas and Dilly.
Oh, Julie Bowers.
That's what it
yeah.
was.
That's right.
Which she's a good player. So yeah, I mean, they got teams there, Haas, Dewey, but then you got teams that were, not to say any of these players are poor, but like Slam and Salmon with Will Menzies and Kristen Lester, they're right there in the mix, and those aren't ones that you would say like those are high-profile players. So it just goes to show you that drafting well, luck, just preparation for game day, lineups, all that stuff. Just the intangible, motivational aspects. There's a lot of different things that make teams successful. So it's a good mixture there of leadership.
Yeah, and if I may, on that note,
these things.
What?
Do you not want it? I'll give you something different.
Yeah.
Not a huge fan.
Well, yeah. No. I think
Completely understand.
I was thinking about this with our team, maximum effort, and by virtue of having played an extra game at the top of the standings, I know that doesn't stand blah blah blah. Games need to be played, but we're having a good season, all right? And that's I said this to you. In fact, I think walking out of the Taps parking lot. I'm making a great point here. I'm spewing fucking gold.
Yeah, well, keep going.
Get him a gold ale.
Ale's good.
Yeah, it's delicious. You'll love it. Top right.
Did you almost?
No.
That's the top right. I need you to work on your directions, sir.
I need you to.
You're gonna win Scotch ale.
No, I don't want the winter Scotch ale. No, I don't want that.
I got
It's a
I don't like
Vienna
the
style
Scotch
lager.
ales.
I'm gonna give you that. Vienna style lager.
That's good.
Yeah.
A grapefruit session IPA.
I'm gonna scotch you that.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Yeah, it will.
Start
My man.
Checking something.
Continue
new.
with your thoughts,
I
sir.
check in something new
Oh.
on Untapped.
I don't need anyone's permission to continue with my thoughts.
Yeah, well, you
Over there on the
stopped.
counter,
You
to the left of the sink, I know where everything is here.
Could you put it there?
I'm here for 5 minutes and I'm the fucking king. Anywhere I go. Anyway, allow me to continue.
Please. go
On my team, it's really sort of these 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th rounders that have made the big difference on our team. I feel like guys like Sproul, JJ.
Sprout, where'd you guys get him at?
I
JJ's
don't
great.
know. Yeah, but these are guys who are, well, not great players, but just good. Really good. And newcomers, Lopez, out of nowhere, we call him the RKI machine, because he just cranks line drives. It's...
Oh, Eddie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eddie is from my Eddie Lopez.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was from Spoiler.
I forget his first name.
The short.
But, yeah.
Short Hispanic guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a soccer
With draft
player.
league, I stick to the one name I learned, and then
Lopez.
Lopez.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Eddie, the funny thing is like early on with Spoiler Alert, I was trying to work on all the basics and everything, bunting, kicking, all that stuff. But like every time I'd tell him to bunt, he'd just kick anyway. But they were always like line drives. So I was like, I can't do that. And then like one time he did try and bunt, and I was like, Papa, I was like,
I'm not gonna do that again.
Eddie, just keep kicking, man. But they're always like low, hard ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eddie's great.
Yeah, we got the Teeter. I don't know his first name either, or even if that's how you actually pronounce his last name. He was also in that like 7, 8, 9 range, and just been good in the outfield, good in the plate, and ladies coming up. It's been awesome. And that's where you make or break a draft team. I feel like.
And that's the glue, like you said earlier, the glue players. If you get somebody that doesn't really know the game at like a 6th, 7th spot, you're pretty much screwing your team. But like, I noticed if you get somebody that's a newcomer and you just wanted to test it out because you think it's a good pick, no, go with your gut, know it's gonna work.
No, but some of the new players, there are
We got
naturals.
lots of new players
Yeah,
who are-
there are naturals that pick it up pretty quickly. So it really just
Yeah,
it's
but
always-
Let's not. That's Jimmy Bush right there. That fuck on the left. Yeah. Look at him. I got something to say about this. I'm gonna sit back down and watch the rest of the game. Maybe I'll come up and kick one ball in the outfield.
Well, it's like with fantasy football. You want to be that one captain that like picks up a kicker in the 5th round.
There you go.
Like you're trying to be like that's what I'm saying. If you go with somebody that's an unknown at the 5th or 6th round, and it ends up not being a good pick, you're pretty much screwing yourself. So what I'm saying is basically your 5th, 6th, 7th round has to be your mid-tier type of people. I mean, you can't.
There were plenty of people that were taken in the late rounds that I was like, man, I know that some of these rookies that were taken ahead of them aren't going to be as productive as these person is. That's the great thing about draft. Yeah, it's hard to. I mean, your analogy is a pretty good one about the kickers and stuff, but it's a little bit different. Like for me, I always look at it as like these captains get so hung up on like picking rookies based off like, oh, well, he looks like he's athletic.
Yeah.
You know, oh, this player has a jawline. I'm gonna take him. You know, on his Facebook profile. You know, but you never know. Like, but it's really like these captains looking for lottery tickets.
Mm-hmm.
So they're passing up known commodities on, oh, well, this person might have an upside. So
Yeah, they're looking for like an Eric Davis. I know last year, like a couple people came to me and was like, Eric Davis is the truth. Pick him up. I'm like, I've never heard of him. And then when he got picked up, and I found out he was that damn good.
yeah, but
Oh,
he's
God.
played before there. I mean,
Well, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
A Trey Simmons is a better.
yeah, Trey. Yeah.
And even then, was good, but not where
No,
he
it's not
was
the
a
same,
year
yeah,
later.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, you can get that. But we're talking about 1-2 guys out of 5 years.
Yeah.
And there have been some ladies who, typical chauvinist, fucking
This guy, really.
male paterfamilias, goddamn dominate society.
See,
Can't
every
wait
girl-
for Hillary to be president.
Every
It's a
girl that I
shame.
know has been girls that have already played different nights, so it doesn't really correlate.
Yeah, those are the girls I
Sure there's been some.
know too.
Why don't you guys call in and let us know which girls have debuted in the summer that you think are great?
Yeah.
George's phone number is posted on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Please
so-
feel free.
If you're that girl, please call in.
Yeah, actually
No.
call. Don't message. Follow.
Yeah, because it'd be fun for me to answer a call from a woman. It's been a while.
I was gonna say, how long
Yeah.
has it been?
A while. So just to see how nervous and weird I get when talking to a lady on the phone, I think that's good viewing for everyone.
I would like to see that.
Yeah, I think you would. I think everyone would. You want to run through these games? Don't give any bullshit about them. For what happened last week, while we wait for these multitude of callers.
We could basically just read the scores. I don't know what happened in any of these games.
Yeah,
I
outside of my
know.
personal game, I don't know what happened.
Maximum effort, a thrilling 4-2 win over Ace of second base. Fuck those guys. Laura Gonzalez with a nice bunt RKI.
No,
to
wait,
get
Laura
that insurance run.
Gonzalez. Is she a new player?
She is
good?
completely new.
So that's a good example because she seems like she's pretty good, right?
Oh yeah. What I like about her and Caitlin, I think, is also new.
Caitlin's from Spoiler Alert.
Okay. Is just like are very like.
So this is
just-
only her second season.
okay.
but yeah.
Yeah, super into like what can we do better? What can we do? And they ask and they listen, and this is what happens. Like, and she comes through in a clutch spot. And the best part about it was I don't think part of why it worked was the defense didn't expect it at all, and she just dropped it right in that no man's land.
Nice.
Forced a bad throw, I think, from edge to first, beat it out. Bases were loaded, scored a run. Just a thing of beauty to see.
Forced a bad throw from Edge. What was he playing?
Catcher at the time, I believe.
That's funny. You guys don't know about the random edge drop that we do every single week, and you guys put edge in. That's funny. Yeah, every single week.
He's
we
a
random-
high-profile player.
Yeah. Every single
while
week.
his captains were yelling at us to speed up the game, he was standing on the mound talking to their pitcher for 3 minutes. So, there's your edge drop.
Awesome. The other game I saw was Becky with that good hair, 7-1 against Platonic Powerballers.
That's a beatdown.
Sounds like that to me. I
Is
think,
that Aaron Small and who's the other captain?
Phil. Phil.
Yeah, Phil.
Phil and Aaron against Chris Peden and Erica Stephanitis / Lissette / pick one.
Look, Becky with that good hair. I said this earlier. No, I don't think I did get a lot of reaction. I'm sick of draft league teams hating on my boy, the Jigga Man, Hova, Hova.
Yeah, man.
For shizzle my.
No, that's
used to
Snoop
dribble
Dogg.
down in VA.
Okay.
I do it for my culture to let them know what your boy looked like when you're born in a roaster. The industry's shady and need to be taken over. I do this in my sleep. I sold kilos of coke, so I'm guessing I can sell CDs. He's not. I switched songs in there too.
I was gonna say, damn.
He's not a bit. All right, the Jigga Man. All right, going Solange and now Becky with that good hair. Get off my man, all right?
Yeah. What
Yeah.
is it about the summer that makes people really want to just like
Just hate on Jay-Z.
Yeah, I don't know,
The
man.
man is a national treasure.
Or maybe it's just perfect timing that every single year during summer.
Diamonds are forever.
Come on, man.
Throw your diamonds in the sky if you feel the vibe.
Yeah.
The rock is still alive every time we rhyme.
It could have something to do with perfect timing of just popular culture coming around the same time as summer draft league.
Yeah, yeah. In May of every year, he ends
Yeah.
up like
Something like Solange was last
fucking
summer.
around on.
Yeah, he's gotta go.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Betty finds out and either writes a song about it or gets her sister to kick his ass.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe in the winter he just gets this cabin fever.
Yeah, basically.
Get out, like,
It's because he's in the studio
What's
making
what's
making
that?
that.
What's he doing with that?
Isn't that how you guys do it?
Yeah.
Maybe he's in the studio.
No,
Maybe during the winter he's in the studio, just completely not dealing with drama. And
I don't know. Clearly he's dealing with drama.
Yeah, speaking of drama, big game and finish out 6:30. Big Booty Throws 2-1 over Shook Ones.
Ooh.
These are two teams in the 2 and 3 spots right now, I believe. Didn't see it. I was playing, but that's a great kickball game. A 2-1. A pitcher's duel, like when you go see a Major League Baseball game.
A rookie, Jordan Shartzer?
Shartzer? You
I
made
like
that
it.
up.
I like it.
No, that's his name. It was one of Gene Eford's friends. He got drafted to the same team as him.
Well, he's no friend of mine.
They're actually, he kicked in the game-winning RKI. I believe hard grounder that drove in both Jeff and Gene.
Ooh, so it was come from behind. All right.
Mhm.
Nice.
Nice.
6:30. I was here, kind of prepping for our game,
Just
aka taking a nap,
Prepping?
eating. Yeah.
How about
Right.
Jeff, by the way, man? 2 weeks ago, close to 3 weeks ago now, his game was called early because that man was just like,
Laid out.
yeah, just slid into home and popped his shoulder out. And was just all jacked up. EMT had to come and all that. 2 weeks later, he's out there scoring game-winning runs and shit.
Man's a trooper, man.
Warrior.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've never gone to jungle gym, but I mean, that dude's a warrior, man.
He was like saying, and then like a couple days later, he was like, "Yeah, I'm still gonna try and play. I'll probably just kick." And so I was like, "Hey, be careful, man. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have anything to prove." And then like last week, I seen him. He's just up there pitching. And,
Yeah.
And he was like,
Well, I mean, thankfully it was his
What's
right
that?
shoulder that got hurt, and that was the left one. That would have been horrible.
"Yeah."
So yeah, being a lefty, it worked in his favor. He just can't catch anything.
Doesn't have to resort to the stranger. Love it. That's good living.
I mean, it can be a painful stranger. It'd be awkward.
That's the only type of stranger I like.
Yeah.
Painful one.
Hey, please
Let's go,
excuse me.
man.
Please excuse me.
I'll talk a lot about maximum effort getting
And
the
their
second
seven,
win
you go in front
of the
of
day. 4-0 over the Bunton Uglies. Not much to say here. Good team effort, which you expect from the people over at Maximum Effort. I'm going to stretch out what Brent's gone. I'm just going to get all up in here.
Nothing in particular stood out from that game, Haas.
I mean, I'm great.
Yourself. I
I'm
know,
great.
but, I mean, but what did you do? I mean, you can't just be great. You need to describe what acts of greatness you portrayed.
I kicked the ball.
That's it. So you didn't get
Oh,
one.
I kicked a double.
See?
Although, fun story, I told Eric Taylor it was a stand-up double after the game, and he was like, "You didn't need to add the stand-up part. I know you're not sliding anywhere." And I was like, "God damn it." Yep. Like, yeah. He's like, "It could have been a home run, couldn't it?" I was like, just so fucking lazy.
I'm old. I'm tired. I stopped at second.
No, several times Haas pitched us out with a foul out, I think with runners in scoring position, or maybe, first and third in the first, and just good effort once again from everyone. There's a lot of hustle on that team. I love it. We had Platonic Powerballers bounce back with a 4-1 win over the Ninja Turtles. Don't know. Didn't see it.
Yeah.
Fuck off,
What was
everyone.
the question?
I missed as well. Ninja Turtles against
The question
Platonic
was, how
Powerballers.
many beers will you get me from the fridge?
At least one.
You were pounding, sir.
I was a member of the Pounders.
Yeah,
That's right.
that was a plug, sir. I don't know if you caught that. I don't
Until I was
I'm new to this
unceremoniously
game
cut.
You want the Scotch ale?
No!
No love for the Scotch
Check out the
ale.
Northern Lights.
The Northern
I
Lights.
proudly enjoy St. George Brewing Company.
I don't see any
And they're-
Down.
Oh.
See, as horrible as he gave me directions, I don't think he'll give you good ones.
Ace of second base squeezed one out. 1-0 over last call. Interesting for me, once again, didn't see this one, but played ace of second base last week, got last call coming up this week. I know that's Keith Morehart's on that team, don't know anything else about it.
Nick Schmidt, Megan, my roommate McDowell,
Yeah.
Josh Del Carr, first round pick.
Josh
Is
is the
this
first
you guys
round
talking?
pick.
I heard that yeah, last call had a tough week. They didn't score any runs in both their games, but it was all because Jeremy Edge kicked past Josh Carr to start out the game.
Oh,
So after that, they're like, oh well, why even
might
try?
as well, yeah, we might as well stop right there. Damn. So, yeah, that's embarrassing. I've had that happen to me twice, both by G. Leaford. I'll never forget. I think I posted that one time how bad I got kicked out. That's embarrassing. I'm sorry. Me
One
personally.
time in New Orleans at the Circuit Cup Championship, someone on El Guapo tried to kick past me out. Turned it into a bunt home run.
Hell yeah, man.
Still haven't gotten my HJ.
I was gonna say you got home run HJ. Damn. Ah.
I owe you.
Bunt and Ugly Salmon.
What?
Salmon.
Yeah. Do you guys think that's a sexual reference? Because every time we bring up that team
I
name,
thought it was the Broken Lizard movie.
Jamie and Josh are both like, yeah, that sounds like a sexual reference, like slapping salmon. I guess it's like a docking joke, kind of. I don't know if you know about
No,
docking.
not at all. There's nothing funny about salmon. Here's something interesting about salmon. We used to watch Animal Planet a lot, not Planet Earth a lot in college, while thinking deeply about things.
Sponsored by Bank of America.
Yeah.
What is it? Eating a hoagie? For everyone
Yeah,
watches How I Met Your Mother.
We
Yeah.
were eating.
Enjoying a sub, yeah.
Yeah, having subs. And there was a thing about the salmon, and then it became a running joke, like about salmon would fight back against bears. And so at random points I would yell, "Huge salmon!" whenever we needed to rise up against an oppressive enemy. Because I believe there was this huge salmon out there who would come and just like tail whip the fuck out of any bear who tried to eat all those salmon going to breed. So say your prayers to huge salmon tonight, everyone. Huge salmon!
From what they told me,
Capistrano.
from what they told me off camera, they basically think it's a sexual sound of two bodies colliding, slapping salmon.
Have they ever heard fish hit each other?
No.
Well, they're underwater, so
That's why when they told me that I was like, I don't
Do
get
fish
it.
even fuck?
I don't.
no, they lay eggs.
Yeah,
That's what I assumed. But when they said that,
Your
was
other
like,
two hosts are fucking
Yeah,
terrible.
that doesn't make any sense at all.
I mean, we've got good sex jokes. We got high quality sex jokes.
You guys were 100 and some episodes in. You had time to weed out all the horrible ones and keep the good ones coming in.
Now
You're
we-
implying that we had horrible ones at any point.
Yeah, no,
Little bias there. No.
Brent, talk about how the gun show got kick-faced 10-2.
Yeah, we're going into this game.
Thinking what?
What was your first thought?
Yeah, you're going to this game thinking.
We're thinking, okay, we haven't gotten a win yet. Kickface hasn't gotten a win yet. Like, this should be close. This should be a competitive game where we're going to have a good shot at coming out on top.
And then?
Wrong. We got our asses whipped.
See, what had happened was...
See, it's just a tough, it's one of those things where the gun show is so much about, we're having a great time, like, everyone's nice and cool. It's not like there's chemistry issues, but like,
You know when you tell your buddy that a girl's nice and cool, it means
no. We just don't have that chemistry on the field. Like, there's a lot of, like, balls that drop in between people where it's like, oh, I thought you had it. I thought you had it. Oh, I thought, there's just those type of things that just, happens like 2 or 3 times an inning and we give up a lot of runs.
And I mean that's something you deal with. I mean, I had talked about that, like, last season with Plan B. Like, everybody's like, oh well, they've played, kickball. I was like, that's fine, but Jeremy Edge doesn't know how this person, plays outfield. There could be something where, they don't realize, oh, Jeremy Edge goes this far, or this person.
Yeah.
It's just, and that's the thing with summer draft week.
It's not working out for the gun show as well as it worked out for Plan B.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying?
I'll say that.
I mean, a couple practices and just learning your teammates, but it's kind of hard to learn teammates in 3-4 weeks, because you don't have time to learn.
I know some people who've learned their teammates in 3 to 4 weeks.
I bet.
I do want to give a shout out to Sarah Brooks from our team.
Yeah.
She plays with fireballing.
Okay. Fireball.
Fireballs.
Yeah, fireballing.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I was thinking about fireball and the Williamsburg team.
Is that a new thing now? Fireballing?
Yeah.
No,
Dudes want to go
Catch
fireballing.
No, there's a team in Williamsburg called Fireballing. But no, for Fireballs, she plays with them. She had a great play where it was a running. She was playing shortstop or third base, and it was a running catch. She just got her fingertips on it, like bobbled it around a bit, collected it, and then she was able to double off David Tortellini.
That doesn't happen much.
No, I don't know, because he doesn't get on base much.
Oh!
Probably.
He's a real estate
I
agent.
tried.
I don't respect him.
No, I'm just kidding. He's a great sponsor of the David Tortellini
Realty
Group
division
conference.
Or conference, yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but she was able to double him off. I mean, he no bad play on him. Like, he was right to have moved. It's just that she got her fingertips on it and was able to stay with it. Otherwise, if that ball drops, he's scoring from second. But so she tagged him up, got him with the ball. But in the process, she twisted her knee up, so she was hurting pretty bad. And hopefully, it's nothing too serious. I believe she has an appointment this week, the MRI. But you know what? If you got to twist your knee up, might as well do it making a highlight in a game that we're going to lose 10-4.
10-2.
10-2.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I overestimated.
Be the one high point for gun show. At least
Yeah, no. Once she went out, it was a close game at that point, though. But once she went out, she's pretty much our heart and soul. We had no fight left in us.
You got no heart, kid.
You completely took the wind out of you guys.
Deflated us.
Yeah.
Completely.
Deflatables.
Yeah, we were like, fuck it.
Final game of the evening. Ninja Turtles 5-0 against Last Call.
Ooh.
Yeah, Last Call went from 3? Because they were pretty much up there. But they were 2-2 prior to this game, and they dropped 2 straight. I mean, that's. I don't know if you want to say that's coaching or just Josh Belcar. Could be one or the other.
Let's go, Josh Belcar.
Yeah, I mean, I still.
He's
want
been practicing his first base coaching too much and not practicing the bunting.
Ooh. Shots fired. Man.
Yeah. Good thing we're playing them this week.
Speaking of this week, we do have this week's games. You guys want to talk about them? Or you want to?
Yeah, sure.
Any other moments you want to run into?
I mean, we could talk about ourselves a little bit.
Anything happened at the bar?
Dude, the bar was
Popping
fun.
off.
Yeah, this has been the summer of love.
Yeah.
Really?
People were boning all over the parking lot.
Dude,
Not me.
Oh,
No.
But
not George.
I creeped around and watched them.
No, but there's
As is my way.
there's making out going on in the bar. There's making out going on Friday night at County Grill.
Damn.
I'm not here to name names.
Name them.
No, I won't. I won't do that.
I'll name the top 5 girls in Virginia Patriot Draft League I would like to make out with.
All right.
Look, it's Jimmy Bush again. Look at that sad fuck.
I was like, he looks so sad.
Yeah. Well. Sorry,
Who
go
are
on.
the top 5
Yeah, I was
guys?
gonna say, yeah.
No,
Wait, I thought there was some sort of trade-off.
I'm not gonna tell you who I saw.
Oh, well then I'm not
making
gonna.
out.
I said,
Well,
it's got to be the
All I'm saying is that it's a good atmosphere for love at Taps.
Yeah, the humidity will just get you riled up.
Mhm.
Then I'm gonna. There's one.
Yes,
Oh, wait, do they have to be single? I guess that changes everything. Oh well, I don't. I'm not sure about the situation there, but that's on the list.
Are you talking about right here?
What? God damn right. Yeah. What the fuck are you? world are you living in?
I've heard the rumor mill turn, but I didn't.
I don't want to.
I don't want to confirm the rumor mill.
Yeah. Toss it in.
Just toss it. Just the crudest.
I'd toss a can of corn at that.
Yep. There we go. What? Oh yeah. Both of them.
Jimmy
The
Rogers.
both of
My
them.
God.
Yeah.
Why would you throw it at Jimmy Rogers?
Because I wanted to show him. That's mine.
Show him how to do this, son.
Or establish dominance. Dudes in this league? How have I not seen her in like 5 weeks?
Is she?
I guess to be fair, Julie B's a captain.
Yeah,
I haven't
Strickland.
seen her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
no,
haven't seen
Strickland
her.
is. Yeah, she is. I think she plays with.
Yeah, I keep seeing these people. I haven't fucking.
Strickland plays
You know
with
what?
Big Booty
Yeah.
Throws, I think.
I'd give it up
Pretty
for
sure
my
she's
team.
on. Pretty sure she's on purple.
Yeah, all right.
I concur.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, I'm up to like 3 or 4 now.
Babe, I'm joking.
You go
No,
on with
never.
your. Yeah, I'm joking too. Whatever.
Yeah, Lindsay's on Big Booty Throws. Jeff's team purple.
All right.
I need to catch them. Actually, I think
I
we'll
mean,
play the
Judy,
second game.
Judy's like, well, I've spoken for her, so she's off the list. Just asking.
No,
She's
sorry.
playing.
I know. What is it? The tournament for sports movies, I guess, has been renovated and rechanged by
Oh,
Keith.
is this?
To be honest, I'm glad because half of the league posted some suspect movies that I didn't think deserved to be in.
Wait, is that
tournament
still
at all.
going on? Is this still
Well,
full?
Keith, like,
Are they no longer?
Reinitiated.
I got so many questions now. When is she? Was
Yep.
there another one on there?
She's with a
Free agent.
God damn, man.
Free agent.
I've been staying out of town too long.
But a free
People's
agent.
names are changing.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, fuck.
Yeah,
This would be a great podcast.
and right.
See
Single women.
Jordan
Single
scroll-
women. They the 2 or 3 weeks in between draft league and fall league, you can do the single women podcast.
I did a single women podcast every week.
The power rankings
I
have
do
changed.
it on what's that website called?
Tumblr.
Grinder.
No, I go to your Tumblr website.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Tinder?
Single women kickball.
Yeah, I do all of those.
Yeah. This is great pictures.
Single women. Hey.
It's just I can't think of a creepier thing.
This deserves it.
Start a whole nother Tumblr.
Yeah, she's a new.
Yeah, I can bring you abreast to that.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh, keep
So
scrolling.
let's talk about these games this week.
Yeah,
What
all
are
right.
going on?
All right, I guess we can stop talking like.
Yeah, I'm not interested in single
Oh,
women.
shut up, Brent.
Let's talk about fucking kickball.
6:30 field. I don't know what field it's on. I'm just gonna say the game.
One. Shook
Okay,
ones
sure.
versus Bun Uglies.
There you go. Yeah.
Shook ones are going to win this thing, punch their ticket to the Final Four. Sorry, Bun Uglies, but they got no protection for the big man. CJ kicking fourth, just not big legs around him. And it's a top of the order who can get on, but Shook ones top to bottom, better team. I'll give them a 4-1 win.
CJ? You mean is CJ Smith?
He plays for Bunting Overs.
Yeah, I was gonna say he plays for Button Nuggets.
Yeah.
That's what he's talking
I'm saying he's got no protection.
Oh. Just making sure. I wanted to confirm because you said Shook and you started talking about CJ. I was wondering where the two connected. There was no.
We'll
connection.
see.
up.
We'll see how Shook Ones does after their first loss of the season. I still think they're probably more talented than Bunting Uglies, but I'm not as down on them as my partner here.
Partner was the
Nathaniel.
correct term.
Yeah. So I'll say might be a tie. I'm gonna go 3-3. Why not? Fuck it.
I'm not gonna lie, this is the one thing I think we missed from the podcast. We actually did the lines and just kind of rolled with the lines, but.
God, if only you had someone who wrote
Oh,
great
you
lines every
didn't
week.
back them up like
Well, I mean, no, we had random bets that we threw out between each other, but I mean, we
You
didn't.
don't want to make a
actually do-
1 week bet on these?
I'm down
No,
with that.
I don't. I've barely been paying attention.
Exactly.
That's the whole catch. That's basically like the first week of draft league. You don't know who's gonna do what. You're just kind of just.
All right, what do you want to put on the line? I'll do it with you, Smithy. What do you want to bet on?
I mean, dude, you guys are being welcome back. I want you to initiate it.
What do you want to
whatever
bet on?
Anything, dude. I mean, I'll take.
Be a man.
We're already drinking all this beer. What else
Yeah.
do we
Yeah, I
drink
mean, that's
now?
completely fine. I don't mind.
We're already drinking all this craft beers. I mean,
They're not bad.
they're not bad at all. They're pretty good. I mean, they're no Bud Lights, which is
That's true.
the official sponsor of WAKA Kickball and Social Sports. Game over, game on.
I do
But
apologize.
they're pretty good.
I didn't pregame with them.
All right, bar tab Wednesday night.
I'm not going to the bars, but okay, yeah.
Bar tab next Wednesday.
Why aren't you going to the bar?
I cannot afford to go to the bar.
Well, how about okay?
Well, you can if you win this.
Yeah,
So are we,
Don't you know about kickball?
All right, you give me something non-monetary in value, and then I'll offer bar tab. You think of something in the interim, and we'll just keep picking.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
All right, great.
I see Shook One's taking this as well. I mean, just like you said, AJ and Kaylee know how to draft. I mean, they've done well all season. I think last week was a hiccup. They're gonna come out like, this is bullshit. We're not gonna lose another game. I'm gonna go 5-2.
I'd say write your scores too.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
kind of
with
a
you.
tiebreaker.
I'm with
Kick face versus platonic power ballers. I don't know a lot here. Kick face got their first win in impressive fashion.
Yes.
Let's do it again.
I was very impressed.
4-3 over the platonic power ballers in a somewhat of an upset.
I played both teams this year. I thought Platonic Powerballs is probably just a little bit deeper than Kickface, but not much deeper. This is another toss-up. I'm going to go with a 4-4 tie.
Are you just
Yes.
It's gonna be the tie
Yes, it is.
episode?
You don't need to ask.
Just after 2, you think that's how I'm going to pick them all?
Yes.
You said 4-4?
Yeah, 4-4.
Last call versus maximum effort. Maximum effort is my team. Therefore, I will absolutely pick us.
I mean, can I make my pick? I mean, that'd
Oh,
be nice.
fuck,
It'd be
God.
greatly appreciated. I mean, if I was, I understand I'm substituting.
No.
I think Platonic is deep enough. I mean, granted, half of the team is hot dogs and tacos, so I mean, I can't go against my whole team. That would be stupid. I'm gonna say a 3-2 win by Platonic. I think Chris Peden and Erica have finally found their niche. They're gonna start playing people where they should be, and it'll change the game. I think it's gonna be 3-2.
The game gonna change, homie.
Jimmy goddamn Wilcox. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, but that's one man.
Yeah, one man. Like Teddy Roosevelt, like George Washington.
One man, 16
Yeah,
tournaments.
one man can change the world.
That's true.
What was
Last
your
call
score?
versus maximum effort. I said 4-3
Okay.
kick face, I think.
Okay,
Yeah, that's not bad.
that's cool.
As I said, I'm picking my team. 4-2.
You know, last call, they really struggled to score runs last week in the doubleheader. Yeah, that's going to be the big key is like, how do these guys get on? How do they get driven in? So, I don't know if they're going to find it against that maximum effort defense. It's going to be tough. So, I'm going to go 0-0 tie.
Didn't see that coming.
Maybe 1-1. Go 1-1.
Oh, open it up.
They'll find a way. They'll find a way to score one today. This week.
Who's the charger for maximum effort?
Dominique Smith.
Yeah, maximum effort for
Heard about that guy. I heard he was good.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Nathaniel Johnson.
I mean, it's that simple. I don't see most of last call getting on base because Dom doesn't screw up much. And when he does, it doesn't matter. Hey, for the sake of the podcast, he doesn't screw up much, and this is week.
I mean,
He
just
lost
because-
us that Hartford
No,
tournament.
no, but
That's
just
absolutely
because
not
last
true.
call had a bad week this week, I mean, they got Carr,
Oh, I mean,
Manny Zapata, Phil Stanley.
Oh,
Mike
they got
Harris.
Manny Zapata?
Yeah.
You know why I call him Manny number
Keith
2?
Morrow.
It's not because there was already a guy named Manny. It's because he looked like a poop or a number 2.
Jesus.
That's why I called him Manny 2. So he looks like a turd in a toilet bowl. So now that I know he's on the team, yeah, we got this. Don't worry.
Well, I only mentioned his name not because of his physical looks, but
Which
just
looks like
because
poop.
he can kick away. He's a good kickball player. So, I mean, they got some guys who can, Dom's great, but they got
Questionable
some guys who can
decision
execute.
making and joining circuit teams too. for Manny the Poop.
Pitch intense.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, he got to the limbs in DC. I'll give him that. Hey, I've been.
God, your Pitch Intense is the greatest team on the planet Earth, though.
I mean, I didn't say all that.
They're the best, clearly, from all their circuit wins.
I don't know. I mean, when I look at you
They're
guys,
amazing.
we've played you guys,
Fucking
and I see you
amazing.
guys are actually great. So I'm actually gonna roll with you guys. And outside of Josh and Manny, I mean, who else is really gonna get on? I mean, that's your two best guys, and you got Dom charging. You guys didn't win last week. You want to be in the top 4. I don't think you're gonna half-ass this game. It's that simple.
I'll half-ass it, but everyone else will get maximum effort.
Exactly.
Maximum effort.
7:30. Becky with that good hair against Shook Ones.
You know what?
Game
Fuck
2.
you and your Jay-Z hate. Not really. I like everyone on that team. But I'll just go Shook Ones based on names alone. Based on the better hip-hop name, 2-1. Although they've been pretty prolific offenses, I still think it got the feeling of a tight one for me. I'll go 2-1 Shook Ones.
I agree with you. They both have prolific offenses. I also agree with you that it's going to be a tight one. I'm going to go with a 5-5 tie.
Damn, I didn't see that coming.
My man's good. He's good over here. He's good at what he does.
I hope this all happens.
Every single game's a tie.
Yeah.
Bring win every single game. How did that happen? Damn. The problem with me is I
all
haven't
be
seen
0-0 ties with this rain.
I haven't seen exactly. Technically, you would still win.
I knew you would come with that. The negative ways, Moriarty.
No, I'm sorry.
Always with the negative ways.
Sorry. Go.
My problem is I've never seen Becky or Shook play, so I'm literally like taking a shot in the dark. Like Shook Ones is
I've
only
never
lost
seen either
one.
of them play either. I'm willing to bet Brent has only seen them run roughshod over his team. So
Yeah,
I'm
but
pretty
he's
sure they both beat us. I know Shook Ones did. Becky, I think. I don't know if we played actually.
Which team beat you more?
Fuck if I remember.
Well, I mean, you
what's
gotta-
your pick, Smithy? Let's go.
That's why I'm using that as my.
Let's
pick.
go.
I'm using him.
I'm not using any information. Let's go.
I'll go ahead and sweep the board. Shook Ones, 3-0. 0 runs.
I tend to try and dump bad memories, so I couldn't tell you who beat me yours because I don't remember if we lost, so I don't remember the wins.
Doesn't help. Game 2, kick face against big booty throws.
Big booty throws. 5-0.
Gosh, Big Booty Throws have been having a good season. They're pretty confident. They just got a big win over Shook Ones. You know, on the other side, you got Kickface. They just got their first win of the season. Maybe they're feeling a little froggy. You know what? It'd be a shame if Big Booty Throws did overlook the challenge of Kickface just because of their record.
Which is possible.
It is possible. It's very possible because that Kickface team has some talent, led by Mr. Jimmy Wilcox.
Anybody else? No, they have oh god, Aunt Levy? I don't know that much.
Going 3-3 tie. Because
Bold pick.
Big Booty Throws just thinking, hey, we're on to the Final Four. We're going to hang out and chill and whatever. No, wrong.
Smithy, pick.
Big Booty Throws does not want to take anybody lightly and stay in the top 4. 10-0. Maybe in 4 innings.
10-0.
All right.
My
Gun
God.
show versus Slammin' Salmon. Slammin' Salmon, I don't think it's a extremely high scoring offense, but they're gonna win this thing. 5-2.
All right.
Got Frank back this week, I think.
Yes, he is back.
All right.
He
then
is confirmed that he will be here this weekend.
It's Gun Show.
5-2.
The only team that has yet to win a game this season.
Please tell me you'll pick this as your one victory of the week.
I'm going to go ahead and say, up against the Slam and Salmon squad that we mentioned earlier, they're in contention. They're in that top 6, trying to get into the top 4.
We're pretty close. Yeah.
But Gun Show, we're hungry. We want to win a game this season.
Yeah,
People might actually move when the ball is kicked tomorrow night.
But
I'm going to go with Slam and Salmon 15, Gun Show 2.
That's your first non-tie. I like it, sir. Not bad at all.
Well, I mean, the
God,
line was minus.
I'm being respectable and let you guys have first dibs on the call.
Yeah,
Damn.
You're a bureaucrat. You mean nothing to me.
The line is minus 13, so technically that's still a tie with the point spread.
Now they have Frank back. I mean, I don't think I'm 100%. I won't lie. My pinch nerve is still bugging the shit out of me.
Oh, you got injuries. You want to talk injuries?
Yeah,
Fuck you.
I'm older than you. Let's not go there.
Let's go there.
Slam and Salmon 3-1. Frank drills in 2.
Mm.
Breaks the tie. Third inning. And we just hold them from there. 3-1. 8:30 games to you, Mr. Jorts.
Ninja Turtles versus Ace at second base. I hate everyone on Ace at second base, except for Gene's lovely wife. That said, they'll still probably win this game. Brad Kirby, I hope you slide into third and hurt someone. But Ace at second base, 3-0.
Ace to second base. They lost a big game. They might be on the outside looking in for the Final Four. It's going to be tough. Ninja Turtles. I thought this was a team that had a lot of potential to. I thought they were contenders going into the season, but they've been underachieving. I think this week they step up. 3-3 tie. It's going to be a draw. These are too close to call. Too close.
I've seen Ninja Turtles play. I don't know if just their draft was a little off. I mean, usually Max Lowe is 100% on the positive. I mean, he was part of Solange last year. I mean, they drafted well. This may have been an off season. He might, getting married, having kids, basically just.
Yeah, he was inactive in the spring.
That may have pulled him away, and that's 1 or 2 draft picks they could have had, but they don't.
Never lose focus.
Yeah, and that's the problem. I
Don't
think
let those fucking children take over your life, man.
That's why I haven't gotten married.
Same here.
Because I want to be a great summer kickball captain.
Yeah, that's right.
I have been trying to knock women up there. Because I don't think that'll distract me as much.
I think Ed Aaron.
That's true. That's all true.
Ed Aaron, Jeremy Edge, and Nick Anderson.
Sounds
the trifecta
perfect for one another.
Will come through, put up 4 runs, and they'll be nice enough to give Ninja Turtles a run. So 4-1, Ace second base.
They're not nice people. They won't do that.
Hey, Nick Anderson's a nice guy. I had him in draft league last year. He was mean once.
Let's go to the next game then. Becky with that good hair will beat the Gun Show 9-1. That 1 is for Brent's solo shot to right center in the bottom of the 4th.
We're on the same page. 9-1. Becky. Maybe 9-2 if someone else is able to get on the phone.
No. Brent, no. You're all they have.
Good point.
Oh yeah, Randy, I guess, could get on.
You guys are going to keep the runs against minimal this week?
No, you're not.
Who, we are?
Yes. I'm going to have faith in you guys this week. I'm sorry. I can't. I understand you guys. I have no faith. Being that's part of your team, it kind of bothers me. But
The gun show.
5-3.
It's a lot of gun
Becky.
control this summer.
Democratic Congress, am I right?
Yeah, man. They closed the gun show.
Oh, the
loophole.
last game of the evening. Big Booty Throws versus Slammin' Salmon.
Our second game of the evening. I think theirs as well. Are we clearing the table for this call? Is that what's going on?
Upset special.
He's here in our hearts and minds. He's always here inside of me. That's why I'm making Slammin' Salmon 8:30 on Field 3 my upset special, Matt Welbrock edition. You heard it here first. The Salmon, the newlyweds, coming back to the team after a week off. A disappointing tie puts them on the outer reaches. 1 loss, 1 tie. They need to pin a loss on someone in the top 4 and also not take a loss or tie themselves and then do it against what is considered the most talented team in the league. They shocked the league. Ryan Warner tosses darts somehow. Frank, 3-run home run. There's some other people in there. Not you. You're bad.
Matt Seifert.
Yeah, that guy probably.
Brian
you know
Bro.
what? Yeah,
Them throwing
some
things.
fucking magic just happens in Slam and Salmon. I believe because year one, America was playing the primetime 8:30 game on the last field with a walk-off win over the Ivan Dragos to punch their ticket out of fifth and enter the championship game. And I think it happens again here. That's why I go Slam and Salmon in equally dramatic fashion. There it is.
That was before we had the.
With the score up. All that hype and no actual score.
Like 4-3, 3-2. I don't know. They win by 1. It's a walk-off.
I understand that, but I needed a number. You said.
-1. Slam and Salmon. -0.5. Whatever. 4-3.
I'm going 6-6 tie. It's gonna be a draw.
I like it. It's a good pick.
I like how evenly matched you see every single one of these games, man. That's pretty good.
Almost every
I
one.
like
Except
it.
for two.
Except for those are actually the 2 games that you should have actually not picked because you're playing those games.
That's a dumb rule. We pick our games.
I know, right?
That doesn't exist in our world.
Yeah.
I almost want to say another tie, but I can't do it. 5-4, Slam and Salmon. Not in walk-off fashion, but a defense holds them down. In the story.
It's got to be a walk-off to finish our summer regular season. I'm going to walk off to
It's the only
finish this
proper way
podcast.
to-
I'm not. Don't finish it yet. I'm just going to pee.
Oh man, so we gotta do the promos. We gotta knock out what's coming up this season. I'm assuming you have dates and such, but
Promos.
yeah, man, promotionals. We gotta talk about what leagues are coming up in the fall and
All right, let's talk about it. First of all, the DIOC kickball tournament for charity. What's a DIOC? What is
yeah, I
that?
was gonna say what is
What is DIOC? What is DIOC? That's what everyone asks. Well, it's the reverse co-ed tournament.
Nah, no, it
Think
makes
about it.
sense.
DIOC, D-E-O-C, co-ed, C-O-E-D,
I see what you did there, sir.
right?
I still don't understand it.
It's the reverse co-ed tournament. It's a one-day charity tournament where instead of the typical WAKA rules, we flip it where there's 7 girls in the field, 4 men, and only 2 of those men can ever be inside the infield. The other 2 have to be in the outfield. You know, it was a fun event last year. We did it. It was a lot of fun.
I reffed it last year. It was quite interesting. It's a good change of pace. Like you don't
Yeah.
expect what happens out there. Like, oh, there's a guy. Oh, wait a minute. He can't go past the outfield line.
Nope.
Like it changes everything up. It's a brand new game, and for all the women that complain that they only play second, third, etc., girls get to play charger if you choose that way. I mean, you got.
Yep.
I'm sick of men in America being told what they can and can't do. Having lines and ceilings drawn. It's disgusting.
So the DIOC is a fun tournament. The best part is that every team is playing for their own charity. So whoever wins, that's where the money is going to go to.
Oh, so okay.
So like for example, Cleats and Cleavage, they're playing for the Peninsula SPCA.
Nice.
So if they manage to
I
come
hope they
through with the
win.
victory, then the charity pot from the tournament, the proceeds goes to the Peninsula SPCA.
I got my cat Fats from the Peninsula SPCA, and she was a joy.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Like instead of just going to a certain charity, but like basically you're not just playing for your team, you're playing for your charity as well.
Right.
Well, because you don't want to go out there and basically do nothing for your charity. You want to have your charity literally getting all the bank. So it's more than just hey, we beat so and so.
Well, that's the other thing too, is I hope some other teams do some stuff for their charities, because
Yeah.
obviously, we're gonna have like probably 6 teams or so. Hopefully we get a few more, but say we have 6 teams, only one, and they're all gonna be playing for 6 different charities. Only one of them is gonna win the money, but we hope that the other teams decide to do some fundraising of their own, whether it's cooking out koozies or
Something, yeah.
something, just to drive awareness for their, if nothing
Their
else,
charity.
they're driving awareness for their cause that they're passionate about.
Yeah, don't be a selfish prick.
So,
Yeah.
honestly, no one cares about. Like, of all the teams that are signing up, it's like, what charity are you playing for? And we're like, well, we don't know yet. We don't play.
No, man, you literally gotta care about your charity. I mean, that's just.
They
doing
care about the
something good.
glory of winning kickball
That's
tournaments.
exactly what it is.
The glory from winning the reverse co-ed charity tournament.
Second annual.
Because that's way more
Second,
important.
Yes, well, okay.
Being the best at kickball.
So we got that coming up. We got our fall seasons coming up for kickball. We got Wednesday nights in Williamsburg, Wednesday nights in Hampton. So there's 7 teams in Williamsburg right now. There's 17 teams in Hampton. Alcoholics, where the fuck you guys at? Like, what are you waiting on? It's
Amelia Morrissey, I think that's her last name. McCubbin. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I mean,
no, she said they're coming back. She just hasn't started the team.
I don't know. They didn't make the tournament because they were short people. Maybe the team just folded.
No, they didn't. No.
I'm talking shit because that was the one team we beat. And they talked shit the whole time. So yeah.
No, they definitely said they're playing. It's just they haven't started that. So 17, we expect 18.
Yeah.
We got Monday nights in Virginia Beach. I think we have 6 teams forming for that right now.
VA Atlantic.
Yep,
Yeah.
VA Atlantic, and then we have Friday nights. Really exciting stuff with that is that we're going to be playing at Kiln Creek Park, so it's a new more centrally located park.
New venue, yeah.
Yeah, new venue, and then we're going to be sponsored by County Grill right around the corner. Some great specials, $6 Bud Light pitchers. Karaoke.
Barbecue for days.
Oh.
Fuck the beer specials. Although I'm sure they're great. But
Yeah.
to smash one of those sandwiches after a kickball game, there's nothing else like it in
The
this world.
sandwiches, what about cornbread, man?
Oh,
Yeah, the cornbread is
you're
actually
right.
on point.
Just destroy a basket of cornbread every Friday night.
Collard greens, wings, they got it all.
It's so great. It's such a great setup. So I'm pretty excited about it. We got 9 teams forming for Freedom. It'd be great to get a 10th team if we could. But
I think that'll happen. Freedom's always seems to get a lot of people in that group. I mean,
yeah, we only got a couple weeks to go. The deadline is August 12th for Freedom. The other ones we have a few more weeks after that. But Freedom's the earliest one we have.
I mean,
And then we got Peninsula Ultimate too, which we're doing a fall season. The spring season was a lot of fun.
I was gonna say, how did spring season go? Because I mean, from what I've seen, it looked like awesome. I mean, it was,
Yeah, spring season was it was small. We only had 4 teams and 50-something people, but everyone had a great time, and there seemed to be some demand to do a fall season. So we're starting Sunday mornings instead of afternoons because we can't go up against football.
hell no.
So we're going to do Sunday mornings at Briarfield Park at 10 and 11, and then after that we're going to try and find a sponsor to have some TVs and stuff so we can watch some football after the first meeting.
That's definitely that's
So you can go out, get some exercise, get a hell of a workout,
early. Yeah,
and then go enjoy some beers and football and all that stuff.
that's always a plus. Oh yeah, we never have enough football. Damn.
So that's what we got going on.
Anything else coming up?
Nothing that I can announce yet.
So we have stuff in the works.
I always got stuff in the works, man. It's my full-time job is to get stuff in the works.
Hey, I'm trying
Well,
to tease you.
Yeah, I know.
Let me just say this to everyone here.
Nothing I can announce.
Enjoy these Brent Wentworth commission leagues, because your alternative would be playing in Connecticut with some fuck named Kyle Settle doing a terrible job running it and doing a terrible job umpiring it. So, there are options out there, and there are worse ones. Kyle Settle is terrible.
That's what happens. Is you come out here and you get the best of the best.
Yeah, and then you see Kyle Settle, and he looks like a poop wearing long shorts and a cut-off T-shirt.
Ask yourself, why did you leave, Hampton Newport News?
I mean, I joke with Manny Zapata that he looks like a poop.
But this
But
guy we're
no,
talking about actually looks like a
He
poop.
looks and smells like a poop. Manny smells kind of okay.
Kyle
And that's
Settle.
probably why Pitch Intense asked him to travel 375 more miles than Kyle would have to travel to be on the team.
What you're saying is you play kickball in Connecticut, it's going to smell like poop.
Kyle,
No, Kyle will. Everyone else is
Kyle
fine.
puts in a lot of hard work WAKA appreciates the service.
PC Brent Wentworth, I like it.
I do. Hey, you know what?
Hey, you gotta represent the brand, dude. I'm not mad at you. Anything else you guys want
I am gonna work hard to make these leagues the best they can be. Always.
And that's what I mean, and that's why you're there. You're actually here to kind of tie loose ends and get things that aren't up to WAKA VA Peninsula standard,
Yeah,
and bring them up.
Speaking of loose ends, we got a members list to go through, so let's shut this down and turn this on.
You guys got anything else for the end of the show? I know we kind of.
No, I'm done with these people. They mean nothing to me.
You good, Brent?
They've probably been down with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's only 9:30. We started 15 minutes late, so I mean we're pretty much in there. About an hour.
It's not hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That's a long ass time for a podcast.
Yeah.
Alright, we're done.
I mean, we had to bring you guys back.
We're
It-
done.
We're done.
So for Jeremy
I mean,
Smith,
we got other things we want to talk about. Matt Wellbrock, Brent Wentworth. I'm Nathaniel George Johnson. I wish I could say it's been a pleasure being back, but, whatever. Nice to see you again.
It's kind of hard to.
I wish I had cans I could throw at Smithy and the camera. I guess I
Go ahead,
won't
throw it at
throw
the
these
camera, you
bottles. Fuck off. See you tomorrow night.
Later, guys. Have fun.
Thanks
Play
for
some
watching.
kickball.